Hi, I'm ActiveSteve for Get Out There magazine, and I'm reporting from the historic Plains of Abraham in Quebec City, where I'll be covering the ITU Winter Triathlon.
The race actually consisted of two different races, an age group category and an elite category. Before you got going, you had to set up your transition area, as well as do your race kit pickup and registration briefing.
Well, we have about 9 countries represented. We have people from Russia, from Czech Republic, Slovakia, Finland, France, the United States, Canada, and Brazil basically are the mix of age groupers and elite racers.
So it's about 1 hour till race time. You're going to start off on the snowshoes before heading back into transition, put on the skate gear, do 12 kilometers of skating, change into my cross-country ski gear, then head back out for the final leg of the race. It's a beautiful warm day, so it should be a great race.
All of the races started with the exact same 5-kilometer snowshoe, which consisted of 3 laps around the Plains of Abraham. But don't let the name fool you. Even though it's called Plains, there are some hills to deal with, including the man-made ones that were formed by the racetrack. The steep hill right off the bat helped separate the crowd a little bit so that you could get a little bit of space. Once you were done that, it was out onto the course to go around 3 times. And coming through the transition zone, you had an opportunity to refuel at a quick little aid station with some water and Gatorade, and then head back out to continue your running. All in all, it wasn't too bad, but you did have to save your energy for the next legs of the race, including the 12-kilometer skate, which was 28 laps around a beautiful 420-meter oval. Of course, you were responsible for counting your own laps, so you had to be pretty careful that you didn't overshoot and do too many laps or not enough, otherwise you might get a penalty. On the plus side, there was a giant monitor that helped count them off, and now and again you could look up and see your name and see how many laps you'd completed. The rink did get pretty crowded during the age group with over 100 participants on the ice at the same time. Once you were done the skate though, it was off for your final reward, an 8-kilometer cross-country ski around the plains. And once again, they managed to find a nice number of little hills for us to tackle while we were on that course. 2 of the steepest little hills actually occurred right in the transition area. With the entrance and exit tunnels from the rink, they created man-made hills that you had to climb over in order to keep going. All in all, the snow conditions were pretty good. Unfortunately, by the afternoon when the elite race was going, it got quite warm, so snow conditions were a bit softer, but still completely manageable. Here you can see a couple of elites coming in to finish their race. Luckily, there was a good crowd of participants that stayed right to the very end of the race to cheer on every last competitor to their finish line. Once the race was over, it was on to the awards ceremony. And in the elite category, of course, there was the great champagne shower with all the guys and gals on the podium at the same time.
One of my favorite parts of today's race, post-race meal, a box of General Tao chicken. Well, that does it for me from the ITU Winter Triathlon in Quebec City. It was a great race. We managed to finish in 1 hour and 22 minutes. If you're looking for a winter triathlon, this was a great one to check out.